2023 Bowman Jumbo full case, DYT 198. Going for that bounty. 24 hundo. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Yes, I can. Can you kick it? Yes, I can. Thank you, Tommy, for the kill. I appreciate you. It is a good song. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. If Senior's not busy, maybe I'll have Senior come in and help me for this case. I think so too, Bills. I think so too. Honestly, a red maybe? A red maybe? That's like what I'm hoping for. Actually, that's not true. I'm hoping for a super, but I feel like we're due for a red. Since you said spicy, I think we're due for a spicy chili pepper. We need a red. A red minimum, he says. Guys, take your spots in Tribute 32 and take your spots in the Finest Flashback Mixer, the 3-boxer, number 2. There's not that many spots left in that mixer. The mixer's for sure gonna go. And that's the last case of Tribute that we have in the building. Man, I saw Hawk's post today on social media. He is upset. Hawk is clearly an upset individual. I don't know, Dale. I think Backer might be chilling out until Topps Chrome. Just my guess, though. I've only been here for 2 minutes since the World Series. I honestly don't know. Since I've been back from the World Series here, as the great Esplez would say, it doesn't make sense. There's a lot that doesn't make sense. But you know what? Backer runs a good ship. Not a tight ship, but a good ship. Every time. It's crazy. Like, it fakes me out to the max. I'm just going to show you what I see when I fake it out. I'm opening a pack, right? I'm opening a pack. Tell me that doesn't look like a redemption. It just screams redemption. And then you, like, take a closer look and you're like, oh, it's paper. It literally happens every single jumbo case. I get excited like we have a redemption. And then they hit me with the paper. Every time you guys see me open the pack and go like this, it's because I think there's a redemption and there's not. Because if I ever see something, I would tell you guys. Okay, here's an interesting question. How do you guys feel about peaking? I know how Dimo feels, but how do the rest of you feel? In general, what do you guys think about a breaker peeking at the card, at the name, at the color? Like, is there an acceptable level of peeking? Is all peeking acceptable? Is no peeking acceptable? I don't know what does jobber mean? Gibber jobber? Gibberish? What does jobber mean? Yeah, I mean, I agree with what you guys just said. Whenever I peek, I only look at the color. I never look at the name. And it's because it's like staring at me, like you said. It's like the color peeks out. It's like I want to see if that's orange or red, but that's as far as I go, you know? Flashbacks has good peeking? What do you mean? What's wrong with flashback peeking? Nah, I mean, sometimes by accident, but I try not to. Because to me, it's also exciting. Oh, yeah. I'm just saying, like, to me, it's equally as exciting. Like, I wanna be surprised also. Like, I don't want to know who it is ahead of time. I enjoy being equally as excited as you guys because I just think it's more fun. I mean, this is going to sound so selfish and weird because even though I'm here, like, for you guys, to make you guys happy, like, I also enjoy entertaining myself by enjoying that same level of excitement. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be just as surprised as you guys. Ooh, I like it. I like it, Max. I love stuff like that. Bro, Max, you're gonna like this. You're gonna like this. So, I love that. That word, jobber, I'm now for sure gonna steal it. I'm for sure using that word. I don't know if I have permission to add them, Del Rey, but I'll add one more after this break if you remind me. And then I'll let whoever's here tomorrow, which might be me, by the way, deal with it tomorrow. Okay, you'll like this. So I'm gonna steal Jobber, but I'll tell you why I like it so much. Because in poker, we have a couple of those too. There's a guy. See, again, I'm going to check for, ready? I'm looking to see if it's a redemption, and it's probably just going to be a paper. And it's actually neither. It's an insert. There's a guy that we play poker with. His name is George. So, but he's a very bad player. Oh, hold on. Yeah. He's a very bad player, And we always want him in the game. Like, we always want him to be playing with us. He's very bad, he's very rich. And when he's not in the game, if somebody does something that's like awesome for the game, like really bad, like good for the game, that's George. Like, if I have the nuts, if I have like aces and I win, somebody will just, or it's good for, they'll say like nicely, it's like, wow, George. At first I thought it was a nickname for gorgeous, and then it was explained to me that it was just after George. And then there's another one for the opposite. What's the one for the opposite? There's George is good. What's the bad one? Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy. I gotta ask my friend. What is the opposite of George? Tom. Yeah, that's right. There's another guy named Tom. So if it's George, it's good. And if it's Tom, it's bad. That's Tom. No, that's George. Tom is bad, George is good. And Jobber is now bad. The poker player that's nicknamed Little Shit, his real nickname is Ryan Miller, or his real name is Ryan Miller. He actually won 2 World Series of bracelets this summer, both at the end of the summer. He's a very good player. He's really good at 2 games, pretty much, and 2 games only, which is Stud High-Low and Omaha High-Low. And Omaha High-Low is probably my best game, so when I say that he's good at Omaha High-Low, that carries some weight. He's really good at Omaha High-Low and at Stud High-Low. And he won a Stud High-Low $10,000 event this summer, and he won it for like $400,000, and then he won $300,000 or $400,000, and then he won the Stud High-Low, Omaha High-Low. Or no, he won the 3K horse. The 3K horse tournament at the end of the summer. Beat my friend Leo. Ryan Miller, Little Shit, beats the Advantage Slots player. Remember I was telling you about Leo the other night? The slots guy? Ryan beat Leo in the 3K horse this summer. At the very end of the summer. Little Shit beat the slots advantage player. I feel like bad, like cursing so much, but that really is his nickname. Like, everybody calls him Little Shit. We have for 20 years. By the way, if you don't want to call him Little Shit, his other nickname is just Poop. You just call him Poop. Like, oh, who won that hand? Oh, Poop did. Yeah, Squeak, yeah. That's like, it's the same thing, yeah. He kind of looks like Screech, I guess, a little bit. Maybe not. That I don't know, Torpedo. I've known him long enough, I should know the answer. I mean, I think it's just because he's a little shit. Like, he's smaller than I am, and he's super obnoxious and annoying, and he's a good player. They don't let him into many games, and he always complains. Like you know what he does? Like, he'll get shut out of a private game in a casino, and he'll like go find some like casino executive and complain to the casino executive, and the casino's like, executive's like, what do you want me to do, bro? He's like, leave me alone. All right. I'm not going to the national pack. I'm sad that I'm not going, but Backer told me no. Backer grounded me. I'm going to be here with you guys, not at the national with you guys, sadly. This is Jums, and we're going to rock out with our blanks out and pull some monsters. Red minimum has been predicted. We'll see if we can achieve that goal. Byron Buxton is going to be our first numbered piece of paper. He's a twin. And then our first auto, rather, is gonna, might be Nancy Pelosi, might be Colby. Ah, it is Colby. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go. For Oakland and Samuel, we're going to get Colby Thomas base auto. We'll kick it off with a Colby Thomas. He's not, I feel like he's a hard hit sometimes. Yeah, no, I really love the Jobber. I'm going to steal it. I'm stealing Jobber. I'm going to use your Jobber term. I like it. I'm just giving you full disclosure. I like it. Oh. What's going on with this? How you doing, Pack? Wow, R.I.P. Tree. This poor tree. Yeah, I like it. Jobber's gonna stick with me, buddy. I like it. But you need to come up with an opposite. Right? Like the same way. Now here's Alex Ramirez, top of hundo spot, 102. Like the temperature out of 125 for the Mets. There's Ronnie Simon on some paper. You need to create the opposite. The same way that we have George and Tom. Right? There's Zavala to 150 blue shimmer. You need an opposite now. I cashed a bunch of events. I'm not even sure how many. I didn't bother counting. Maybe I probably cashed like 7 or 8 events, but I didn't do very well. I cashed for around 50,000, and I think my buy-ins were closer to 250,000. Diego Hernandez, not from the Umbrella Academy, does not throw knives. Might throw baseballs. 105 to 499 on the refractor auto of Diego, going to Joseph Lake. Yeah, everybody's excited for National. I'm looking forward to hearing about all the fun times you guys have and all the big pickups you guys make or trades. If I were going to National and I had a collection, I would just bring my stuff and just trade all day, every day. All right, let's play a game that I like to call Ray or Jay. It's going to be a J. It's going to be a J. Going to Neo, the one. It's going to be MB Star. We saw Refractor and Base Auto. This is supposed to have a color. This is supposed to be like Blue Lunar. I was going to say purple, but I switched it up last second. Purple Auto MB Star. Manuel Beltre for Neo, the one. Beatty on the base, or the insert, whatever you want to call it. I went to National last year, so I'm like kind of sad that I'm not going this year. That's where it all started. Backer was like, meet me at National, and then come be a part of Blez. I was like, okay. Jace Bowen base. There's Juan Almost. Wow, we got the sticky icky, huh? It's all sticky icky. Juan Almost, Jace Bowen to 199 in the fuchsia. Luciano. Man, this is a sticky one. So just in case you want to help Hawkmania tomorrow or whenever he's on next, just letting you guys, the older boxes, they have the sticky icky, and the newer boxes, oh, maybe not. Maybe I might have it backwards. Yeah. The newer boxes are sticky. The old boxes are not. So if you want to go through a break faster, tell Hawk to grab the old cases. The first time, huh? Last year they did it in Atlantic City. Alvarez base. Rara base. Yarwin Susana on the Invicta. You'll have a lot of fun, Max. It's really cool. Such a great show. When is the Anaheim show? Is that the Burbank thing, or that's different? I mean, Burbank is not in Anaheim. Yeah, this year is Chicago. I've been to Anaheim once in my life. It was for a League of Legends tournament. No, excuse me, for a World of Warcraft tournament. A long time ago. McLean, Elijah, Ellie, Roman, Gladiator, Edwin Arroyo on the Lunar Aqua. Oh, it's called the Burbank Show. Oh, no shit. I thought it was actually in Burbank. Now I understand. Arroyo again, this time blue lunar paper. To Anaheim? Or when I went to Newfoundland the one time I was a kid, my parents took me. It was like a family vacation. We took a cruise. I think it was a cruise. I can't remember. It was so long. I was a kid. Yellow paper. It's Henry Ramos for the Royals. Diane Frias for the Guardians. Ooh. Scott likes making the ooh noise. It's going to be either a red or a Diamondback. And it's going to be a Diamondback. It's Mr. Calzone Canzoni. True and blue. He signed it a little low, but that's a nice card for Croup. Dominic Canzoni. True blue, 62 to 150. Nice piece. I do not... Halifax. Halifax? Nova Scotia? Halifax? Does that sound about right? Does it sound possible? Josue De Paula. Nolan. Junior. Yeah, I was gonna say it might not be the right. It was probably part of the cruise. It was part of the cruise. It was Nova Scotia was another stop on the cruise. Now I know I was on a cruise. The paper box is full. Give me a second. Pictures? I was a little kid. 25 years ago. Almost 30 years ago. Cell phones didn't exist. We didn't have smartphones when I was in Nova Scotia. No pictures. No pictures. Jacob Berry base. The feds, they're coming to get you. Kyler. Ooh, wow. True gold for Sal. True gold of the feds. Kyler Fedco. It's a 50. 43 out of 50. Just missed the Jackie Robinson number. Here's a numbered piece of a good player. His name is Cam. Cam Collier. Refractor. I got my first cell phone when I was in college. When I was in high school. I was like a junior in high school, maybe, or junior in high school. It's like 17, 18. Nolan Gorman. Luis Ravelo, purple, autograph. I am your singing telegram. You spent a week drinking with Anthony Bourdain? I just read that. That's so cool. I thought you were asking me for pictures to prove that I was reading two different messages at the same time. That's funny. I thought you guys were asking me for pictures to prove that I was in Newfoundland or Nova Scotia. And I was like, we didn't have smartphones. Now I just reread it and realized that he's saying he has pictures to prove that he was hanging out with Anthony Bourdain, which is really cool. I like Anthony Bourdain. It's sad that he had mental issues that caused him to do what he did, but otherwise he's a pretty interesting guy. Jefferson Rojas at $3.99 lava refractor. (2002). I graduated high school 2 years before that. I had my first cell phone like 5 years before that, max. 4 years before that. Pena making the heart to $2.99 on the paper. Paper EBJ for the Brew Crew. Gabe Gonzo, Cam Collier, Julian. Bunch of quality firsts there on the base cards. Alvarez in the spotlight. Charles in charge. Juan Alonso. Autograph for the Dodgers. Base. Jesus Baez, refractor ink for the Mets. I remember those, Torpedo. I remember those. Motorola. Wasn't that Motorola? I think that was just Motorola. I remember that. They worked like crap. Diane Jorge on the Kiwi, nice. Those things worked so poorly. Like the walkie-talkie aspect of it worked so poorly. Remember? Remember how bad it worked? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Nextel. Danny, you're a fucking genius. I'm sorry for cursing, but Danny is a genius. It is Nextel. He's 100% right. And they were extremely heavy. They'll obviously use them as a weapon sometime. Yeah. Beep. Yep, exactly. They used to make that noise. Used to press the button and it totally was Nextel. Sick memory, Danny. Wow. The Three Kings phones? Nice. I like the cell phone from Wall Street. The cell phone that's like the size of Michael Douglas's head when he's walking on the beach in the Hamptons and he's on the phone. He's like, listen, sport. The phone's like the size of his head. Nice, Max. Nextel. Wow, I haven't heard that word in so long. Nextel. What happened to Nextel? They must have gotten bought by somebody and then turned into something else. I wonder if Nextel like became Motorola or got bought by Motorola. Whatever happened? Somebody Google. Yeah, the Razors and stuff. Oh, Sprint, right? Nextel became Sprint. Yeah, where they combined. You must have had a Nextel, or you must have a Sprint phone, Danny. How are you so? Does Danny? Do you own multiple cell phone stores? How are you this versed in the cell phone history? You're really good, and I'm impressed. Division after the Vaquero paper. I had a Palm. Anybody remember the Palm? I mean, you know, I didn't have it. It wasn't my first phone, but remember the Palms with the styluses? Moises Ballesteros Auto Atomic ink for the torpedo of Moises Ballesteros. 74 to a hundo spot on the atomic ink for the Chi-Town Cubbies. Sidekicks were like, you either loved them or you hated them. I wasn't a sidekick guy, but I had friends that swore by them. They loved them. Like loved with a capital L. Ray or Jay? What do we think? Ray or Jay? It's Jay. And it's Yo Angel. Grass Fractor. We haven't seen a Grass Fractor auto all day. Now we do. 72 to 99. I think my first cell phone was a Nokia for sure. It was definitely a Nokia. My first cell phone was definitely a Nokia. Lawler to 150 on the True Blue for the D-backs. Beatty in the spotlight. Ellie de la Cruz. Clifford the Big Red Dog. Ronnie Simon on a Kiwi. Hip Hip Josue de Paula. Blue lunar paper piece of Bobby Witt to 125, and then it's Glider for the Rangers going to Sal. Glider's a tough hit. Only our third base auto. Everything else has had a number. About to be at the halfway point. Jacob Berry. Anthony Paguero for the Fish to 125. Aqua Vapor. The bag, oh my god. Yeah, I had the palm. I had that palm, Ted. The trio, or whatever it's called. You know, you can still buy like a crazy expensive, like invincible Nokia. Neto paper, Arroyo base, Ellie spotlight. I see our next auto. Decent name. Not this auto, the next auto. Interesting. This is Jefferson Rojas. Refractor auto for the Cubbies. There's another Ellie insert. Ellie inserts a hot. Here's our next auto. Mario Shendrick Martinez. 92 out of 150 for the Dodgers. I don't remember that one, Max. What, the N gauge? The N gauge? I don't remember that one. Adley. Wilbur, excuse me. R.I.P. Tree. Junior. Damn, poor Tree. Ronnie Simon, Lava Refractor. Juan Alonso back to the Dodgers after the Mario Shendrick, just a base auto this time. Young. Harada. tree. Water filter. Refractor. Gladiator. Hector. Look at that. Oh, gold. Not gold, sorry, yellow. First in the print. First in the print on the yellow auto for Hector. Nice piece for Cincy and William. Hector Rodriguez, yellow autograph. What a name, Mr. Cookie. What a name. Lots of action. Yeah, kids these days don't know about the long phone cord. They don't know about any phone cord, actually. Colby Thomas, Kiwi, and then R.I.P. Treat. I can't believe that his name is that long. Mario Shendrick, Nathan Jackson Martinez. I was just thinking about that, Paul. How's the wire coming, Dale? It's true. Paul speaks the truth. Still looking for Clifford. Sorry, Thin Blue. We're looking. We found one Clifford earlier, but it was a different product. Baez on the purple. Lunar paper. Peace. Ellie insert. Michael Harris insert. All that sticky icky. Man, the sticky icky really is slowing me down. It's insane. Austin Charles. Jefferson. Starship Airplane Rojas. Speckle Auto 99 to 299. Somebody's got to tell him that he's not on sale. Joffrey, the butler from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Jackie Robinson out of 250 for Jeffrey. Ellie base, or insert. More sticky. Shocker. Diane Jorge. There's our boy Chase Stillwater. Paper. Jake. Jake DeGrom paper. A little over 2 boxes left here. We're still waiting for that spicy piece. The spicy meatball. Sticky, icky, sticky, icky, sticky, icky. Moises, more cubbies. Sticky. Base auto. Base auto for the Cubbies. Barry, sticky. No pun intended. Sticky. Spencer Jones, sticky. It's starting to feel like 2022 Topps Chrome with all this sticky crap. Did we just become best friends? Yep. Nancy Pelosi. An atomic Nancy Pelosi. I like you, Nancy, but I would have rather not wasted the atomic spot on you. Sorry. But, congrats to Samuel. Rojas again to 150. My favorite number, 16 out of 150 on the blue shimmy. Corbin base. Insert base, same thing. He doesn't have regular base in here. R.I.P. Tree. It's so many Cubs, it's crazy. I agree, Bills. It's so many Cubs. I've never seen JFK. How about that, Dave? I've seen a lot of movies. I've never seen JFK. I'll admit it. You know what movie is recent that I haven't seen that I want to see, that everybody tells me to see, is Interstellar. I haven't seen that yet, and I really want to. It's like on my list of movies to watch at home when I have time, which I don't have time. But Peyton Graham, Purple Paper, peace. Is Interstellar really that good? Good movie? Yeah, I mean, I want to watch it. Juan Alonso, base auto. Drew. Luis Ravelo, refractor auto. I have to like study it to see if it's black or if it's a really dark blue. Because the black is either Diamondbacks or Reds, but the super dark blue is not. I get older and they stay the same age. Nickow splat out to 250 for the Phillies. Moises Ballesteros, Franmil de Leon on the Kiwi. Jacob Berry Jr. I definitely will watch it. It's on my list. Wow, best sci-fi movies ever? Jesus, I love sci-fi. Dale, it's a big statement, buddy. It's a big statement. R.I.P. Tree. I've seen Hustle. Hustle's good. Ellie base. Josue. Beatty. Vladdy Jr. with a snazzy purple paper piece for the Blue Jays, and then Monster Mash. Sticky, but monster. All right, nice color. Blue Lunar. 96 to 150 of Monster Mash. The Monster Mash. The Cubbies are just crushing. It's a Cubbies break. Yeah, Spaceballs is a classic. Mash Mervis to 150. Nice. I mean, more Cubs, which is just getting silly, but I am 12. What a box for the Cubs. What a box for the Cubs. You get Mash Mervis to 150, and then you get Derniche to 299, both with ink. That's a crazy box for the Cubs. Crazy box for the Cubs. Yeah, Alien is probably like up there as my number one. I would say Alien's my number one for sci-fi. Yeah, I did say that the first two seasons were a little slow. Almost done. Sorry, my stomach is killing me. Nice. Drew Jones on a Kiwi. Not ATL, just Aliens. Alien. The movie Alien. Alien and Aliens, both of them. Cole Young for the Mariners, speckled at $2.99. Vaughn Grisham. Mash Mervis on some lime green paper. Division. Last handful. Mash. Cole Young to 125 this time. Wow. Not a bad last auto. It's Crawford. We'll see what color he's got in a second, but that's our last auto. It's going to be Crawford for the Phillies. Going to Holden. Let me just clear the mechanism. And then we'll do a recap, and then I think I'm going to go throw up again. How is there anything left in me to come out? That's what I want to know. Come on, give us like a red Justin Crawford. Just give us a freaking crazy color. Come on, man. It's going to be a base because we already had Derniche and Mash Mervis both with the color. It's supposed to be a base. But you never know. That's a base. When you know the product, you know the product. Base ink of Crawford to finish it up. Recap coming. Yeah, I'm not a big water guy, but I definitely gotta drink more water. Recap. Some Ellies, some paper, some Kiwis. Some numbered chrome. Wow, we crushed the war against base autos. I just looked over. Here's the chrome, the numbered chrome. There's Brito, Lawler, bunch of Rojas, nice Cam Collier, nice Jace Bowman. I'm afraid of needles, Paul. I don't do needles. Otherwise, I would. I mean, I do if I have to, but I can't do the IV thing. Crawford, Glider, and Colby. We got 3. The hell? I just realized we got 3 base Alonso autos. I didn't even realize that until right now. And then the numbered autos: Darniche, Mesh Mervis, so much Cubbies. Hector to 75, bunch of Rojas, Mario Shendrick, Yo Angel. They're all blue. They're all blue. Look at this. They're all blue. Mets, Cubs, Blue Jays, Dodgers, Cubs. Reds are not blue. Cubs. Oakland's not blue. Boston, Chicago, all a bunch of blue teams. Ravello purple, a gold, true gold. Kyler Fitt, Canzoni blue, Beltre purple, and Diego on the refractor. That's gonna be Bowman Jumbo 198, the full case. We didn't hit the bounty. Where is the super refractor auto? Give us the bounty. Show me the money. Thank you for joining. That was a break.